And in addition to all the fresh fruits and vegetables, the Homeland Store will also feature the much anticipated return of some legendary Oklahoma barbecue. With more on that and our state's rise to barbecue supremacy, we're joined by OETA reporter Steve Shaw. Steve?
Rich, for decades, Oklahoma quietly and politely took a back seat to barbecue hotspots in Texas, Kansas City, North Carolina, and Tennessee. Those days are over. Leo's Barbecue at 36th and North Kelly was an Oklahoma City institution for nearly 50 years when proprietor Charles Smith closed it down earlier this year, largely because of the pandemic.
My dad made me prove myself that I was worthy of being Leo and Son back in 1989.
That spirit, Smith says, is why he took the leap when Homeland offered him his own spot in their new store to produce and sell some of Leo's favorites.
They believed in me here at Homeland, so I was like, wow, and they were enthusiastic about having me, and they had that energy that I needed to get that push so I can keep rolling again.
Oh, we got a full smokehouse that drove the construction guys crazy. Why are we having this big roll-up door? We got to bring in wood. We're not going to be smoking with chips or anything like that. We're going to have some good wood, and we're going to have a rack, and we need to be able to bring it in. So he'll probably show you the smoker he's got and the setup he's got, but no, it'll be the real deal.
And yes, folks, Leo's famous strawberry cake is about to make a triumphant return.
Ribs, brisket, hot links, bologna, beans, slaw, potato salad, and macaroni. You know, we're going to do all of that, and the sauce comes on the side because we have nothing to hide. And everybody that gets a dinner, we want them to feel like a winner when they enter. So we give them a slice of that strawberry banana cake. Because see, little Leo's the only place you can have your cake and eat it too and get away with it. Remember that, boys and girls.
While Leo's embraces a new beginning, there's a legend in the making 33 miles to the northeast in Lincoln County.
Good morning, carnivores! How y'all doing today?
The tiny town of Wellston off Route 66 is where many swear you'll find the best barbecue anywhere. It's called Butcher Barbecue. People wait in line hours to get their grub on here.
We know you guys have been waiting, and I can hear those tummies rumbling. The ribs have been rubbed, the mac has been cheesed, and the coal has been slawed. The Butcher Barbecue stand is now open.
Last Saturday, Larry Percy was first in line. He drove 15 hours to get here.
I left Troy, Alabama at 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon and drove straight here. I was the first one here at 8:30 this morning.
Kenneth Herring was second in line.
Once I tasted their sliced brisket, I don't order anything else. It's the best brisket I've ever eaten in my whole life.
I'm from Georgia, and barbecue is a staple. I moved here 13, 14 years ago, and it took me forever to find good barbecue. This place is the bomb.
Is the food that good?
Yes, absolutely. The burnt ends are to die for. My son and I are really into barbecue. We're pretty good at it, but these guys are champions.
Yes. Yep. It's our diamond in the rough, I guess you would say.
Little Butcher Barbecue is actually a grand champion. 3 years ago, a man named Charlie David Bauska won the Jack Daniel's World Championship Invitational Competition, which experts consider the granddaddy of them all. Charlie David's son, Levi Bauska, opened Butcher Barbecue out of a 40-foot-long railroad shipping container in 2015.
I'm a second-generation butcher and third-generation barbecue guy, and so I just kind of, I felt like we could do it. I don't know. I think that was just a culmination of everything. Us having good food here, consistent good food here, along with all the wins that he's doing on the road, and then definitely when he won the Grand Champion, the Jack Daniels, it kind of put a bigger spotlight on us for sure for Oklahoma.
Butcher Barbecue is open just 3 days a week, from 11 a.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday until the meat runs out, which is usually around 3 p.m.
It's very humbling. It's probably the most humbling thing I do every morning. I get to wake up and look at 155, 200 brand new friends every morning.
We get people from all over the state, all over the country, in fact, that come here. So it's a big deal for a little town like Wellston.
I love the story behind this place. I just want to support them. And I'm from Alabama, go through Memphis, this place tops them all.
In Edmond, Owen Wilson's Big O's Pork and Dreams is still going strong. Next week, Big O's will open a second location in Midwest City.
It's all about good customer service and good food. And people come no matter what. And like you said, if you can have those two, you probably can conquer anything.
And over in Enid, Hayden Sturkle and Philip Kirk are members of a statewide group called the Oklahoma BBQ Society.
Now there's a lot of backyard competitions too. We're trying to get more involved in the backyard competitions for people that aren't on the professional circuit.
We're getting ready to do Ponca City in 2 weeks. I think it's $15,000.
With Oklahoma City's Clark Crew Barbecue winning the Jack Daniels competition in 2019, that means the last two winners of the World Championship came from Oklahoma. COVID-19 knocked out the competition last year.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's, I think it's really unique in the way that, you've always heard about Texas barbecue, Kansas City or Caroline, but I think we're really making a stamp on the barbecue world.
In a few weeks, Kansas Speedway in Kansas City, Kansas will host the annual American Royal Barbecue Competition. It's right on par with the Jack Daniels. And Oklahoma teams have won that in recent years as well.